Hey guys, what's up? I'll have to check and see what day it is. I don't know. I guess I should have done that to begin with. They gave me a ticket today, and they didn't give anybody else any tickets except for another car that was on the street. And I had a gentleman approach the car. The person who wrote the ticket actually came creeping up. They never talked to me. They just stuck it in the windscreen. They said that the VIN number is covered. When the fact is, it's not that it's covered anything that I did. It looks like a leaf is blown in there. And so I'm just making this video to let you know that it's very strange. I talk about your cousin Bubba all the time. There was no reason for these guys to come up and accost me. And this is part of, quote unquote, running game. That's what they do. They, meaning those involved in this, quote unquote, running game. And again, these are bureaucrats. These are, quote unquote, gang members. They all work together. Police officers, bureaucrats, gang members. And that's how this world operates. And to think that it operates any different simply isn't true. And this is what you would call the blue wall of silence. It's the true blue wall. In the meantime, in the newspapers, they put all a haka-hui. It's mostly all fabricated. It's all bullshit. It's all made up. Meanwhile, instead of giving somebody their benefits or helping them out or, right, helping somebody get out of a bind, they don't want to do that. They'd rather run game on you. They'd rather harass people. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. I go through the system. I'm going through the system in good faith. I go to talk to, case managers and people like that. I have my dates set up for what I'm supposed to do. They tell me what to do, and I go and do it. Okay, so that's really all I can do. There's no reason for these guys to stick their face in here, and then I go out and there's a ticket out there. And you understand? The person who stuck their face in here wasn't the worker. They could have stuck their face in here and said, hey, I got to write you a ticket today, or are you doing okay? No. They have some goofball stick his face in here. What are you supposed to do? See, here's the street sweeper. What am I supposed to do? I can only go to my appointments. That's it. I got, in case you don't know, it was full tilt boogie on me. They expected me to die. They cranked the algo up in my phone in 2017 and 2018 so high that I actually had to go get help. I went and got a CAT scan. This is part of running game, and you can see it continues. I'm just glad it's on this lower level. Like I said, this has been going on for years. This is all, my wife knew about it. These cash for smells morons in New York knew about it. This has been going on for years, and you're not going to stop me from living my life. I'm going to do the best I can, and I try not to let that affect me, but I have to make document of it. And that's what they try to do. These people are Karen creators, and they want me to grab my phone and start recording and putting this online, right? Because what does that do? It prevents you from doing the things that you were put on the earth to do. Okay, no matter what that is, could be with your family, your friends, could be something that you want to do. For me, I'm just a creative person, so I write stories, I write songs and do stuff like that. But these morons, sycophants, toadies, bootlickers, bureaucratic mindset creeps, they actually believe that you have to be, quote unquote, successful monetarily. Because, like my ex-wife, they have a bureaucratic mindset. They can't understand anything satiating them that isn't prepackaged and given to them. I can find this satiation, this self-satisfaction, if I can pronounce it. I can find this satiation through my own creativity. And this is the difference between these people. And like I said, you have a bunch of strangers involving themselves in your life for whatever reason. And that's why I had to walk away from all my friends, all my family. And you can see that it still continues to this day. I got a complete stranger coming up on the day that I get a ticket, and the person doesn't even drive by and give me the ticket because my doors are wide open. I'm sitting here. That's why I sit with my vehicle every Monday, so to prevent myself from getting a ticket. But I got some bozo moron sticking his fat beak inside my vehicle and saying, "Hey, you Richard," right? And so, again, this is quote unquote running game. This is all a huge distraction. And we all know that we're in this thing together. And there's no reason for these bureaucratic morons to hold back people's benefits, prevent people from getting what's rightfully theirs. I try to explain to you, I'm not looking for universal basic income. Why? Because it's a big distraction and we already have it. It's called payroll taxes. We pay into the system. Okay? And they shouldn't make us jump through hoops and do all this stuff. Right? I told you before, the government agencies, they're working at like I said, 4 cylinders, and the rest of society is running on 8 to 12 cylinders. Okay, we're working at a faster pace, and these people are intentionally slow, but there is no us against them. We are syncretic together. We are in sync. You pay taxes. You have a social security number. You are part of the system. You are part of the system at birth, right? So I try not to get distracted by these stupid news memes. That's all I'm going to say about them. They're just dumb news memes. I don't care what's happening in pop culture. I try to take care of myself, but quote unquote running game has landed me out of 2 jobs. Being harassed, like I said, this is all, I kind of know where it's coming from, but until I can piece this whole thing together, then I just got to take it step by step, do whatever I can during the day. I do what little I can to make myself comfortable in this situation. And again, this is what I was talking about in this episode today. You have these outside forces that come in and they try to trick you and get you to do things like break the law. And come to find out, who are these people? They're actually police officers. They actually work for the city. And if they don't, then their cousin Bubba does. You understand? And they try to get you to break the law. And then they run around and they gossip about it. Oh, we talked him into this. We talked him into that. They'll talk you into murder. This is what these people do. It's called entrapment. And that's how the system works. It works on entrapment. And so when you're going to cop a plea, which you're going to do to get out of jail, well, you're pleading to a bunch of things that aren't even real. They're all complete and absolute fabricated setups. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This whole notion of the Constitution, what a joke. I mean, talk about gaslighting. That's the ultimate gaslighting right there. Bureaucrats have never adhered to the Constitution, no matter who they are. They don't care about the Constitution, and they sure as shit don't care about us. You know what I say? If we're going into an AI future, how about we start replacing people in government first? How about we replace them first, since they're all involved in this running game and harassing people and setting people up for entrapment? If you're going to have an electronic leash on us, a neurological leash, which is what I'm talking into right now, is your smartphone, then why not get rid of them first? How about that? You see how easy it is? Right? So anyway, it's just some food for thought. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I do the best I can with what little I have. Cheers.